All right, today we're going to winterize this seasonal bathroom. But before we start to turn any water off or do anything, we're going to make sure that all our toilets are clean, that nobody has left us any surprises before we shut the water down. We have a girls' bathroom. Sinks. And we have this. We're going to check these bathrooms, make sure they're clean before we turn our water on. Concession sales area with some sinks. We have an ice machine we have to winterize. And we have some hookups over there that machines are gone, but we still have the lines we have to load our spigot. So we have to make sure that this gets drained out. And where the water comes into the building, we have also a backflow preventer that we have to winterize, blow down. And we will have to take this meter off. This is where we're going to hook up our air compressor. Using this tool, we're going to turn off the water, the city water at the street with the main valve. And here we are, turning the valve and shutting off the main water supply to the building. We're going to start by draining our hot water tank. We've got the water turned off. We're using this hose to drain the water outside. We'll let that drain. And then we will open up this valve where we're going to tap in. Let that drain out. And we'll start to drain our outdoor spigot. Things in here. Get some water draining. And we'll let this drain while we're hooking up our air compressor. We got our ice bin out of our ice machine. Blow the water out of it and put some grease into the drain so it doesn't off this water heater. Got it shut off. We'll turn it off down here. There we go. That off. Turn off the gas to our furnace. Turn the switch off. Furnace is off. System. And we got our air compressor running. We've got some faucets open. We're going to give a little bit of air about halfway. Start pushing some air out of the line. Hot water tank is still emptying out. We've got air coming through these lines. We got our ice bin empty. Go ahead and hit these bleeders on our backflow preventer. Get all the water out of the diaphragm here. Our hot water tank is empty. We can unhook that hose. Empty all our sinks. Now that our hot water tank's empty, and drain this line down. We'll do this a couple times. We don't want any water left in these lines. We will not be running heat in this building all winter. You don't want to be in front of the toilet when you hit it with the air. stand at the side. Machine hookup for our coffee. We're going to just make sure there's no air in here. And open this one. Clear. Our ice machine line is free. Hitting that float. Drain this water. We'll pour some antifreeze in the tray. Looks like we got a little bit of water coming out still. That lets the water through the machine. Looks like we got clear water coming out of all our spigots. Very little vapor. Hit these one more time. Blown down. We're going to turn our compressor off now. Turn off our line. Shut the power off. We'll let the air drain out of the building, and we'll unhook our hose, and we'll start using the antifreeze down all our drains. We'll leave all the bleeders on our backflow preventer. We're going to leave them all open. We're going to leave that open all winter long, so if any water does get in, it will drain into the drain. To remove our water meter, we're going to leave the wires hooked up, but we're going to unhook it so that it doesn't freeze and damage it. We'll take off these 4 bolts here and here. You can see all the water coming out of that water meter. That's why we unhook it. Alright, we have our water meter taken off, and we set it that way so the water drains out and it will not freeze. We left the wires hooked up to it in place. Pour some antifreeze down the sinks. Make sure that the drains don't have any water in them, and this will replace the water with this RV antifreeze, which will go in here to the trap. We'll pour some in the tray of the ice machine. Till that's pink. So there's no more water left in the ice machine. It's just antifreeze. Pour some down the drain. Down this drain. Sinks. Urinals. You want to make sure that we replace any water that's in the toilet with antifreeze. More drains with some antifreeze as well to fill up those traps These are big traps, so you want to use at least a half a gallon in one of these big floor drains. Plugged into our water main, just in case. All of our sinks on that we can, just in case. Just leave them open. All right, we're all finished. The most important thing is keep your bathrooms locked so you don't have any messes. We're gonna actually change our cylinders so we are the only ones with keys.